Coming up next is our main event to the final round of the World Title Contendership Tournament against the likes of the Regulator and the returning kind of newcomer T-Dogg, the Plague, and Latino Magic and T-Dogg. Not really a tag team match, but both tag team members will be at ringside for the respective partners in this matchup, probably to assure their partner gets the victory. And of course, wherever there's the Regulator, there is the Plague Master. And the Regulator hasn't really had the best of luck lately for some strange reason. Usually he's a dominant force in RDW, but as of late he's been kind of fluctuating back and forth on wins and losses, going between Brewmaster Swiggs and Jason Anderson, is beating Brewmaster Swiggs in a singles match but losing to Jason in a singles match. And then coming off of a loss in the Intercontinental Championship matchup, not even coming down to the final two in that, which must really hurt his ego a little bit. As you can see, he's a little frustrated with that loss right there. Then again, Regulator always looks very frustrated and angry when he comes out to the ring. The Plague Master also probably frustrated with his loss of both title and Judgment Day, but the Regulator knows that if he wins this match, he must face his tag team partner in a singles matchup. They probably want to ensure that at least one member stays in the World Title Tournament, but they're going up against a very tough opponent in the likes of T-Dogg, who's been very impressive since his return to RDW, winning the RDW Tag Team titles with Latino Magic at Judgment Day. And only really has one loss on his record, and that was a contendership matchup for the world title a few weeks back. The match that Plague Master had won. And it looks like now T-Dogg must take on the Regulator one-on-one. But remember that if T-Dogg wins this matchup, he has to go up against Plague Master, so he has to eliminate pretty much both members of the Plague who even advance on in this tournament. So we're going to hope the best for T-Dogg for sure in this matchup. The Regulator still looks frustrated and irritated, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. T-Dogg on his way to the ring, and of course they're sporting the tag team entrance for this one. He's brandishing their new RDW World Tag Team titles around their waist, and a small little celebration right there, to say the least. Congratulations to both men winning the tag team titles, but can T-Dogg come home with the world title? Latino Magic last week had a shot at the world title in this tournament, but he lost to Pyromaniac, so in order to keep that title in their team, T-Dogg must go all the way on his own. And for sure, I'm not sure why management allowed the partners to be at ringside, to say the least, because that could cause a lot of interferences when it comes to the matchup. But I guess for tonight, they allowed it. Although that could change by next week if there's any interference in this matchup at all whatsoever. So management's going to be watching this match with a close eye, knowing that Plague Master is at ringside. Plague Master definitely will be causing a ruckus if the Regulator is in any sort of trouble. Like I said, T-Dogg is no pushover. He is a really good competitor. He's shown he's really good as a tag team competitor, but not much is known when it comes to his singles action. We're about to find out tonight and see how he does. One-on-one, probably one of the most toughest and dominant superstars in RDW, the Regulator. Definitely a test for T-Dogg alone. But we're going to see if he can go all the way tonight. But he has a huge roadblock, as we said earlier, in the Regulator. The Regulator ready to go. T-Dogg ready to go. Not even intimidated by the Regulator. And the Regulator quick to do a clothesline, falling over, putting all of his weight into that clothesline. Definitely showing the dominance in this matchup. It's definitely showing the frustration as well. But he takes an uppercut by T-Dogg, and T-Dogg trying to go for a belly-to-belly, but nice hip toss by the Regulator, counting it in the last minute. And an STO by the Regulator, showing that power and strength there. Now Regulator using all of his weight, just pressing down on the stomach and sternum of T-Dogg. Definitely causing some damage, and a belly-to-belly by the Regulator, getting him caught in the ropes, kind of like launching him around a little bit. That might be cause a little bit of damage there. And a very quick suplex there by the Regulator, and T-Dogg's already feeling the effects of all the moves he's taken so far. by the Regulator. The Regulator turning him around into the turnbuckle there, setting him up on the top rope. Must be setting up for a move there. Hitting him in the back there and going straight for a super back suplex. Landing T-Dogg on the back of his head. This already could be detrimental for T-Dogg. Taking a 2 count. Oh, again, the power just almost wearing down T-Dogg already. And he survives the slams and a move off the top rope there. Duck down there. And oh, overhead belly to belly toss there by the T-Dogg. Showing some strength and quickness of his own there. Getting a kick to the back there. Stopping on the back again and slamming the Regulator's arm on the mat there. Trying to wear him down, to say the least. Another kick to the back. And now he's going for a chin lock there of some sort, trying to like take the air out of the Regulator. Again, the Regulator is really tough and he can handle a lot of submission holds, to say the least. And he's having quite a difficult time getting out of this chin lock there, which is quite surprising. When it comes to the Regulator, he's usually able to power out of any move that gets locked on into him. And the Regulator, there it is. There's that power. Breaking out of the hold with a couple elbows to the gut there. And then going straight for a spear by the Regulator, taking the opponent down. And that's more damage to the stomach and back area of T-Dogg. Almost taking a right hand, but he hits a forearm of his own. Regulator not even phased by hitting another STO. Sliding him in onto the mat. The Regulator has been all about his power moves in this matchup. Going straight for that big slam there, and T-Dogg able to wiggle out of the slam there. And oh, T-Dogg able to lock in the sharpshooter. That's a surprise right there. Hits the sharpshooter in. Can the Regulator break it out? The Regulator is quick enough to get to the ropes there. And wait a minute, what's Plague Master doing over there? What is he doing? Messing with the turnbuckle there and stow a rock bottom. T-Dogg hitting the rock bottom. His idol, the Rock there, but Plague Master was doing something with the turnbuckle pad over there. And I don't know if that'll be enough, but Regulator kicks out of the rock bottom, and T-Dogg is a little surprised there because most people don't kick out of the rock bottom. And now it looks like T-Dogg's got a plan right now. Kicking his opponent to the ground. And hit a clothesline, and another clothesline. He ducks Regulator's arm and does another running clothesline, this time jumping into the air there. And now T-Dogg must be setting up. There it is. He's set up for the sharpshooter, and this time he's in the middle of the ring. Can the Regulator hold on and really tap out to the hold here? T-Dogg, oh, what? T-Dogg is able to get the Regulator to tap out to the sharpshooter, and the Regulator has been eliminated from the World Title Tournament. What an upset. T-Dogg surviving all the slams and the power of the Regulator, even able to worm out of one of the Regulator's signature slams, and is able to get the sharpshooter locked in after hitting the rock bottom and getting the surprise submission win there. See right there, he was too close to the ropes on that replay, but he was able to get a second one in after this rock bottom, in a 2 count, getting a sharpshooter in the middle of the ring, getting an upset submission win against the Regulator. T-Dogg advances on, and now he must face against the likes of Plague Master in the second round for the world title. Again, Latino Magic is celebrating over there in the corner. He is excited for his tag team partner, and Plague Master, he doesn't know how to react. Like, his leader just lost to, I guess Plague Master would think as a rookie, but God, T-Dogg with the upset victory against the Regulator, and he moves on to the second round. Folks, we hope you enjoyed this amazing night in RDW. We hope we get to catch you next week for more RDW tournament rounds and more action next week. Good night, everybody.